Alright everybody, welcome back. My name is LC and today we're here with another Girls Frontline 2 Exilium video. Today is the day the Diane update is now live. If you're summoning for her, I hope everything goes well. I hope you guys pull her. If you want to get more dupes her, if she's your waifu, I totally understand and I hope you guys get her. Let me know if you guys got her or if you guys got shafted in the comments below. Today, we're going to be doing the Midst Wings of Grey event. The wings of evil grow stout and the conspiracies of the past find new life in the ashes. I cannot wait to get to this story. I myself will not be summoning for Diane. I think I want to save for some other dolls down the line, so that's why I'm not summoning. Even though I feel it in my bones to summon, I'm not going to. I have to resist the urge. But I want to thank all of you guys for watching up to this point. Whether you're old or new viewer / subscriber, I appreciate all the same. Hey. Remember, I see you, and I do thank you. Like, genuinely, I do thank you. It means a lot. It means the world to me, honestly. I'm not gonna lie here. Before we get started, I have to preface this particular video by saying make sure you guys have done chapter 8 because there will be spoilers in this video about the whole question about Diane, right? So just make sure chapter 8 is done with, just completed 100% before you do this quest, because you don't want to get spoiled, right? If you're that invested in the story. If you're not invested in the story, then like obviously then do what you want. But if you're invested in the story, make sure chapter 8 of the campaign is done. With that out the way, let's get to the story. Honestly, these story things are usually never really good for me. Like, it's just I don't know why. It's just never that great. The clouds gradually scatter and the moonlight shines on her, while she's the only one in the garden. A pair of images suddenly appear. She seems to realize something and closes her eyes. Her mouth curves up in a faint smile, and she bows as though welcoming someone. I like reading. Hey yo, who's there? Hey yo, Dandelion kinda. Hey, I'm sorry. You're here. It's your first time coming to see me in 10 years. Makes you feel a little lonely. Okay, all right. Do I have to read it like? There's nothing in front of Dandelion, but that familiar form in her eyes is standing before her, clear as day. We haven't seen each other in so long, but you aren't even discussing anything related to me. How cruel. I'm speechless too. Like, what? It might just be an instant for you, but it's a long time for me, and for that person, it is endless torment. That's terrible, don't you think? Isn't that just too cruel for that person? I mean, I guess so. I don't know, man. What you want me to say? How could I possibly refuse you? I was just griping, excuse me. Surely you'll permit me to indulge myself a little, won't you? Hey, what you trying to indulge on? You finna indulge in me? Would I be mad at that? Not really, but that's besides the point. I knew it. Selfishness is unavoidable, even for someone like you. Okay, whoa. Okay, Dandelion looks at the girl before her, who does not deny this, and shakes her head as though in self-mockery. Everything has changed, possibly for the better, but possibly for the worse. I don't know why I'm reading so softly, but like, I kind of like doing this. It's kind of fun. Everything that happened 10 years ago feels like a lovely dream compared to now. Sometimes I wonder if I've even woken up yet. This is so sad. What? If not for my neural logs telling me that it actually did happen, I'd have forgotten that unforgettable time. Did you expect all of this too? Or were you just standing aside, watching aloofly as we flailed around like a troop of clowns? I don't know. I can't tell y'all. I understand. Your arrival implies a new trial is upon us. Still, you choose to stand aside and watch back then. Now, you're spouting pretentious lines about how you want that person to talk back into the fire. Don't you think you're going too far? I don't know. Or is this one of your little indulgences? Or indulgences? I can't English today. Dandelion leisurely walks in front of that invisible presence. Her face does not change, but Dandelion, who was born of the same origin as her, already knows the answer in her heart. Yes, I know. I have to do this. I know them well. For them, trials have never been a difficult thing. But that person has lost everything: wealth, fame, comrades, their precious future, and all our former friends, namely, those dolls. Everyone and everything has been taken from them. and a great price must be paid for them to gain the strength to rise again. Yet, more than this strength, it is the question of how to make them want to rise up once more that truly puzzles me. This is like this is like poetry. Like, yo. Girls Frontline 2, they kind of cook with the translation a little bit. That's right. There's poetry here. Surely you have a way to steer the future in a direction which is not bound by the terms of Mephisto, do you not? Like Marvel Mephisto? But if it's you surely replied that everything that has happened was meant to protect that person. After all, to you, the person is the catcher in the rye, am I wrong? Dandelion freezes up. For a moment, there is almost imperceptible shade of emotion on her face. However, she immediately resumes her usual smile and then continues talking like she's trying to convince herself. It's like in a mirror or something? I don't know. After all, living is the most important thing. Okay, alright. That might be true, but it's also a prison of sorts. 10 years is by no means a short span of time for humans. Even if it was the right choice, it still ended up hurting that person, and for the second time too. Damn, I'm so sorry. I wonder, as someone who made such a ruthless choice, do you feel sorry for the person you hurt? Dandelion tilts her head ever so slightly, as though she's ready to listen to a confession. She seems to be looking forward to making a life hard for her conversational partner, but it does not last long, because she then proceeds to state her own request. Alright. It's not like it's particularly difficult for me anyway. I shall carefully calculate the odds of you fulfilling your wish. And then, I shall move in a mysterious way to guide that person's destiny to join with yours. I can't read today. Will that satisfy you, my dear sister? I guess. It's just going to take a bit of time. There are no drawbacks of me besides things being a little annoying. Alright. Okay. However, the price you will have to pay is going to be so high that even I am having trouble imagining it, you know? I'm speechless. So much yapping. Alright. Since it's related to that person, I shall have to exert myself and give it a try. I promise to watch how that person's life ends. Hey, yo, what? What? After all. But in exchange, you'll have to help me fulfill our wish, okay? Dandelion opens her eyes, and her face, with a smile, gently lifts. She gazes on the radiant moon and begins talking to herself in a self-deprecating tone. Excuse me. Oh, jeez Louise, man. This poetry here, you know what I mean? It's just, it's so much. Goodness, you're just like before, running off and abandoning me the moment you're done talking. Still, those boring days are finally over, and an age of fire and blood is upon us once more. And I wonder, what kind of destiny awaits them in such a world? Yes, it'll be a while yet until that day comes. Until then, I should probably start doing some of the things I promised her. Dandelion slowly raises up her arms, and then she claps rapidly. Hey, was she psycho? Almost immediately, a girl with the black hair like hers appears behind her. Lady Dandelion, you called? Heli, or is it Heli? I think it's let's do Heli. Heli, I need network access to the beacon network in the central region. Oh yes, help me say hi to the old bunch and tell them that good Lord, I can't read. Their peaceful lives are over, huh? Hey. Okay. Would you like me to sugarcoat the message? Just give it to them straight. They will understand my meaning with joy in their hearts. Are you sure? I don't think I would. Yes, I will take care of that at once. The girl called Heli leaves without a sound, leaving Dandelion alone in the garden. When will the day of reunion come? It's such an exciting thought. I guess so. That was a lot. First off, I want a round of applause here because that was some impeccable voice acting skills. Obviously, that took a lot out of me here. I usually don't do that, to be honest, but that was a pretty cool and intriguing story about Dandelion. But now let's get into this main story. I wonder how long it's actually gonna be. Okay, 9 technically missions. Can we beat that in a good amount of time for the video? I think so. I just know that there's probably going to be story in this. That's the part I'm probably going to draw it back. I don't think I'm going to read all of it, but this part anyway. but because like there's all this like background stuff that's happening. I don't think we need to. Let's make this a part series. Should we make it like a part series? I think we should do that just for the sake of things. That part was so boring. I don't want to do this. I don't. Do I have to read their voices? No, screw it. Let's do it. So much for an express train. I was stuck in my seat for 20. Count them. 20 hours. Oh, okay, that's quick for you, I guess. My bones feel like they were being shaken to bits. Oh my gosh, no, not bits. I'm going insane, guys. Help me. I'm not actually. As an elite doll, aren't you made of sterner stuff than that? Even an elite doll can't handle having to sit still in a chair the size of a wash basin. Isn't that right, big sis? Oh gosh, it's just. Who is it? Is it Diane? Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. This Diane. She's here. It must have been hard on you, but I don't think that's enough to get the better of the best little sister in the world. Am I right? Yeah, we don't need to do the whole interjection like meanwhile crap. You can just do like the whole dialogue. Of course, I was just venting a little. It's not as though I was actually bothered by it. Is it Zhao He? Oh, okay. Listen, I am sorry if I butcher these names. I am, but I don't mean to do it. Okay. Okay, I got Zhao Hui. I'm calling it Zhao Hui. I'm sorry if I butchered it. Zhao Hui, how are you doing? As a doll, being able to get a seat at all is pretty good. I'm not doing that. I'm not saying that. Ooh, I'm not making that sound. That's just no way. We shouldn't have asked you. I know it's been hard on everyone. There are still a few more hours until our transfer train arrives. Shall we rest in the train station? Big sis, we spent the collapsed pieces we saved over half a year on the travel expenses for this journey. Journey? What? Journey, excuse me. Was it really necessary? It's true that cross-country travel is a little expensive, but there was an important reason for it. What kind of reason could be worth half a year of income? I mean, hey, she got a point. That's a secret for now, but once you find out, I'm sure you'll be surprised. A surprise? I hope it won't turn out to be a shock instead. Damn. I'm sure Diane has a reason for doing what she did. Shouldn't you have an absolute faith in her, as her little sister? I don't know why my tongue's just not working today. It can't English today. I don't know why. I don't know. That's true, but we've spent so much money and don't even know the reason why. Why, guys? Why? Frankly speaking, I don't really understand the purpose of this journey either. If it's to expand the range of our tour, then there's no point of going so far by train. We won't even make the money for the tickets back with our concert earnings. Our destination is far away from our current active radius. I'm sure you wouldn't have chosen this region if you didn't have a reason for it. Indeed, I have a very important reasons for doing this. That's great, Diane, but like, can we skip the chitter chatter? Like, we want to get to the fighting, man. Like, let's get past all this here. Anyways, yes, for a certain reason, my friend did not want to leave any records that we knew about this ahead of time. What a strange reason. Don't hurt the humans, otherwise things will get very troublesome. First, actually, I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna keep it to myself. I'm gonna keep it to myself. With police, KSC struggling, or I will open fire. Yo, okay. Oh no. Yes. Oh no, indeed. Okay. Officer, we're just ordinary travelers. Why are you trying to arrest my sister? Is this like doll racism? I feel like it is. It probably. Okay. Dolls of your grade are a rarity around here. Where's your owner? What? Get him out. What? Oh nah, that doll racism is crazy. Bro, I didn't know it was this extensive. Bro, this is dark. I knew the story was dark, but this is dark. Yo, that's not okay at all. Wow. Officer, we own ourselves and have proper credentials. Here's our electronic ID. Bro, what? Okay, that statement's actually crazy. Where's your owner? Bro, we're not in the slave times anymore, man. Like, what do you mean? Like, what? Like, I understand, like, the lore of it, but, like, that's still crazy to say. Damn, so you really are self-owned dolls. That's something you don't see every day. I feel like this... I don't want to make the connection, but I feel like you guys know what I'm talking about. This sounds like a certain point in time. That's all I'm going to say. What's with these dolls? Our scans reveal weapons in their luggage. They've got guns, lots of guns. We are authorized to bear fire control cores and use weapons. Our ID already shows this. We also declared the other weapons before boarding the train. You can find it in the hazardous goods transport permit section. Well, damn. Hey, it's all in there. What the hell are you morons playing at? Bro. Ay. Trying to cause problems. Okay. Alright. Okay, this is a lot of, like, kaboom. What's with the kaboom? What was that? Honestly. Oh! Okay, yo, it's go time, man. It's go time. Yo, Diane, better get your things out. Let's get to going. Okay, this is a whole lot, so much yapping. This is only we're only on like the first mission. Like we haven't made it to the second or the third. There's 9 overall. How am I gonna split this up accordingly? I can't do it 2 a video. Maybe like 3. I think 3 is probably good, but I probably have to skip some dialogue if that's the case. Okay. Alright, well, get to try out Diane, right? No, never mind. I'm gonna shut up. I'm an idiot. Okay, let's go. Just for the sake of things, right? Let's just have it auto. I could do it myself, but these guys go 15. There's no point. Let's just skip past all that, alright? It's kind of crazy that we're actually skipping past the fighting. We're kind of deep honestly the fighting. But I think the dialogue's more important for this, actually. But, yeah. Got introduced to some doll racism. That's always interesting to see, I guess. I'm not shocked, but like that came out of nowhere. Who's your owner? That's so crazy, bro. Bon indeed. Who's your owner? Who is your like? That's insane. Officer, this area is clear. There is a breach in the quarantine wall here, and there are elevated levels of collapsed radiation at our position. Please warn any nearby humans not to approach it. Understood. Thank you. I've already contacted the nearby railway units for support. Please ensure that no elites get through on your side until they arrive. Alright, leave it to us. Also, you'd best not pass through the quarantine wall and head outside. You might run into something bad out there. Is there a problem over there? We've received reports of unidentified groups being active there, and a lot of people have gone missing recently. Bodrum sightings have been increasing recently, and there are rumors of a cult operating nearby, so you best not get involved. Thank you for the reminder. We'll pay attention to this. Thank you for changing your ways, officer, I guess. Yes, these elites are well. There's more Bujuns, whatever they're called. What's going on? Okay. Did more elites? I can't read, apparently. There's no way these elites could have caused as much damage that Bujum might nearby. If it was a Bujum, we'd have heard its roars, and we would have heard LC speak proper English. That's true. We'll head over and take a look. We need to completely clear this area of threats. Okay, let's just, we don't need to do all this, yeah, big, yeah, okay, let's skedaddle a little bit further, you know what I'm saying? Let's keep it going. Like, it's kind of long here. The last time we saw something like that was around 10 years ago, right? 10 years ago. Is that the magic number or something? Those fears flew off. Does that mean it's safe? Your logic pathways sure are simple. What if there's another trap? I'm not picking up any other threats for the moment. The fact that they blink and like move their eyes is kind of weird. I just noticed that now. That doll looks like she's crashed. Watch her surroundings. I'm going to try reboot her. You want to do it here? I used the wrong voice. You know what? It's fine. I'm voicing 3 characters plus the police officers. You know what? I don't care anymore. I have some questions for her. For some reason, I get the feeling that we have something in common. Is this related to the past you were talking about? The reason that we couldn't know about ahead of time? Yes, that's the feeling I'm getting. I'm sure there's a reason that we've come all the way here. I mean, hey. The lore is Lauren. Is she okay? Yeah, there we go. That's basically what she's saying. Connecting to her was easy. The IFF handshake protocol she uses is the same as ours. The same? How could it be the same? She's got the same IFF data as you. Haven't you figured out why yet? I'm not doing all the sound effects. That's kind of weird. You'll have your answer once she wakes up. Diane breaks the connection and gets to her feet. The other two okay, wait. We don't do this middle part. I forgot. We don't do that part. We don't do that. So, the past has caught up with me at last. This is me here. It's me we're talking about here. Anyway, let me lock in. Upon hearing me mutter to myself, Mei Ling puts down her tablet in curiosity and speaks to me. What were you talking about, Commander? It's nothing, just an adult's pointless grumbling. Fair. How's that doll? Are you talking about sextants? I mean, hey. She's already inside the doll repair bay, and I just ran the first round of comprehensive system diagnostics on her. Looks like she's been very badly damaged. Most of it wasn't from Leader, though. Just what on earth happened to her before this? I mean, I wish I knew. I know. I wish someone would tell me that. Let's just bring her in and do some basic repairs on her. We'll have to watch her around the clock now. Yeah, Leader Groza said so too. Oh, Groza did say that, hey? Interesting. She'd already arranged for rotating shifts to the manned security cameras, and we'll have dolls stationed in the repair bay. Alright then. I can rest easy knowing Groza. Where did I get Granda from? I can rest easy knowing Groza's handling things. I mean, hey, Groza's a real one, man. Ah, Commander, what's going on? Are you really going to bring Helena out with you again? I mean, if it insists. Ever since we brought Helena back from Zeus, I don't know. She hasn't been feeling too well. We can't let people keep pursuing us. It's not enough to keep Helena safe. We need to gather more information and launch an adequate counterattack. I know that, but I'm just worried. Don't worry, Mei Ling. Everything will get better. Okay, I'm not doing that. That's no. For some reason, looking at us is different than before. Different? Whatever do you mean? In the past, you always had a kind of smile on your face, but ever since you got involved with Paradios, I'm going with that. Your eyes started to look kind of scary. I think I coughed a hammock, accidental display of emotion. After seeing the worried look in Mei Ling's eyes, I saw her shrugging to try and calm her down. That's kind of funny. Sorry, Mei Ling. I think I recalled something from the past. Don't worry. I won't put other things in danger. I won't let this happen again. My words don't sound least bit reassuring, but fortunately, Mei Ling doesn't probe further into it. Hey, yo, this story kind of comedy. I'm not gonna lie. I nod to Mei Ling, and Mei Ling nods back. Though whether or not she actually understands remains in question. How are things on Kolfni's end? Yeah, I want to know how. If Helena's alright, can you have Kolfni let me speak to her for a bit? They ought to be in the medical room. Should I go over and take a look? Yeah. Please pass the message on. Mei Ling nods to me, then turns to leave the ops room. After watching Mei Ling leave, I take a look at myself through the reflection in the window glass. Am I really that scary? Sorry. I love the comedy aspect of this game. It seems the ripples which that transmission set off in my heart were bigger than I expected. My regrets over the past surge to the fore, along with my hopes for the future. Before, I had not been willing to recall the past, and neither did I dare dream about the change in the future. Right now, however, all the thoughts hidden in my heart are bursting out uncontrollably into my mind. Perhaps I had been trapped in the events from 10 years ago all this time. Perhaps, Elsie, perhaps. I look into the glass again, and my face doesn't seem a little twisted. I should drink some coffee to cover it up. Wow. That's hot. Okay. Annoyed, I put my... Am I like speaking... It's like not the third person, but like... It's very weird. I'm narrating myself. It's weird. Like twice. Like how... Like the in-game me is voicing himself, like the movements he's doing, and I'm voicing that. Like it's weird. Annoyed, I put down my mug, and I catch a sight of the nearby control terminal. I had heard the news that had tied my heart up in knots there. Just half a day ago. I rub my temples and begin recalling the events from back then. Boy, oh boy. No time to backtrace. Oh, so much lore. Sextants, Groza, everybody, it's a terrible day. Oh gosh, never that golf name meme? Whatever. It looks exactly like it. It's a terrible day. This should be the first time I've seen you in the flesh. Sex is chasing us here, tailing us. What do you want? Oh no. Sex tense? My name? Huh? What you yapping about? You know who I am? Please tell me. Is it glitched or is it like she's just stuttering? Like, what's going on? Still trying these childish tricks on us, eh? Mm-hmm. Sextants makes no reply of any sort of movement. She looks like a static image pasted on the projection screen. Groza, sit rep. Whatever that means. No abnormalities, no movement from enemy unit. I have no time for this, Groza. Get rid of her. Real. Talk that talk. Tell me. No, I don't want to tell you. Who is it? Neural Okay, I'm just gonna read it, man. Neural authorization unlock key, unlock limit. Tell me what? Okay, maybe I should have read it slow instead. Because what did she say? What? Give me the order, Commander. A new console request channel. Light of the dawn, shutting edge in hand. Put it through. Commander. Oh, Linda. Hello. What are you? What are you doing here? Hello. Are you? Yeah, I'm kind of busy. Not gonna lie. Just a matter. Nothing crazy. Well, if you need to deal with her, I've got a handy little helper that could lend you a handy little helper, you say. What is that? It's the commander who conquered far and wide back then, having this much trouble with a single doll. Looks like the good stuff Persica? I think Persica, excuse me. Persica was talking about isn't doing much good after all. That voice. Could it be? That's right, it's Miss Danny. I knew it was Dandelion. She said she had an urgent business with you, so I activated the emergency communication system. It's not a good time to talk, Commander? I mean, normally that would be the case, but it would be a different matter if she could lend us a hand. Lena picks up on my meaning and opens a link window, and we can skip the chitter chatter. You really don't stand on ceremony, do you, Commander? You're always having me clean up a big mess for you. Hey, whenever Dandelion gets in game, if I'm understanding correctly, I'll right now 15,000 cubes. I'm telling you right now. Well, I'm sure it's not a big of a loss and powerful Dandelion to help us out, right? Alright then, what's the problem now? This rude sexton that's just yapping, you know, just talking nonsense. Isn't this the third doll generation sextons? I know I read that the wrong way. You know her? I found the information on her easily to the NOMFA databases. She's the Girard Group's newest product for their pride and joy. A third generation doll. So just like RO then. Her hardware's a little more advanced, but from a design standpoint, all I can say is that she's nothing more than a crude copy. In a short way, worse than RO or RO. A copy? Forget it, that's not important. Although she looks pretty messed up, her fighting power still poses a major threat to us. What should we do? The best way to deal with a fake is the real thing, of course. If I'm not wrong, you've acquired remodeling pattern technology already, right? Have you used it yet? No. Mailing. Bunch of yapping again. Sounds good. We're gonna use the thingamajig. Hey, listen, Dandelion's a big homie, alright? So we're gonna have to use her, like, straight up. Like, she's with us. She's cool. Miss Mei Ling, are you the Emerald's adjutant? Yeah, we got it, okay. Will you allow me to enter the Emerald systems? Well, you can enter a word without asking her, you know. Good manners are very important for the girl. Okay, alright, let's get past that. Alright, that was yeah, let's just, Yo, this story is going on for eons. Like, jeez. Hey. Okay, oh my gosh. I know we're skipping past this, and I don't really want to, but this video will be like an hour long, and I don't want that to be the case just for talking about like literal two missions. Jeez. Okay, I had to skip the rest of the story. That was brutal, I'm not gonna lie. That took a lot of pressing. Like, oh gosh, that took forever. Okay, we can just auto this, because honestly, I'm too tired to even like use my brain to do that. Do you know how much reading I had to do? Not a lot. I don't mind reading, but damn, like, it's like the whole Hankai situation right now, because they said like the story quest was like a bit too long because of the whole like yap session, which honestly I don't really like. I understand it, because like right now, like, it wasn't that long, but like the yapping was yapping. Like, you know those Genshin quests were like Paimon just be yapping, like, or like this overall it's a non-stop yap session. It's like, bro, I want to get to the good stuff. I want this mission to end. Why is it so long? I need a break sometimes, you know what I mean? Commander, we've received Sexton's frame, estimated 20 minutes until we get back to the Elmo. Thank you. You've done well. Take care on the way back. Understood. We're heading out. Well, that leader Groza for you. She one-shotted that doll in the moment she got an upgrade. Well, I mean, hey. That's Groza. I didn't expect someone who chased new trends as much as you would bring along an old subordinate, Commander. I'm not a trend chaser, excuse me. Really now? But then, why don't I see a single familiar face? Shouldn't you be the one who knows best for the reason for that, and best understands what happened back then, Dandelion? Of course I understand. Is there anyone who understands you better than me, Commander? Hey, look, hey, don't get me hyped up. Anyways, I simply thought your reaction when I phrased it that way would be very amusing. Hey, I'd be speechless too, so they got that very, like, on log anyway. Naturally, I understand you're bound by the limitations of the Mephisto agreement, because some people are terrified of you, that the thought of you not being separated from those cute little dolls of yours keeps them up at night. What the hell? And here I thought you had wasted away to the point where you had gotten used to those days of drifting in with the wind. You didn't have to say that. She really didn't. What's this, Commander? Are you mad? Frustrated? Wroth even? I looked down and away from her. There was no response. I know that I'm not angry. Rather, the fact that she has hit the nail on the head has left me feeling a little guilty instead. All this while, I thought that I'd completed my mission, so I didn't want to experience those despair-inducing things again. Things like watching my friends die and sacrificing my subordinates. Still, despite everything we did, everything we sacrificed, Peridius is still around. If my mission was a failure, then what was even the point of everything I did back then? As I ponder this, the regrets I've been hiding in the depths of my heart begin to surge for the forge again. Why am I saying forge? My brain's not burning anymore. It's cooked. My brain's poof. It's not like I don't understand how you feel. Maybe a new beginning might not be so bad after all. Perhaps those subordinates of yours could come back and work for you again. A new beginning? What kind of beginning? Perhaps we could start with a teeny tiny accident. Hey, yo, wait, what's the accident? Yo, this could be a whole gray area here. I don't have time for your riddles. I don't either. Aw, you ruined me. I guess little Miss 9 will have to explain then. Lena? It's like this. Kaylin had an idea, and she wants you to meet up with the 404 after this. You mean with 45 and the others? No, Leva, that is to say 45 is still on a mission with Miss Kaylin now. Kuklai is leading 404 now. Kuklai's... I know, she's 416. She's finally become 404's leader like she's always wanted. Yes, Klukai and her team are on a mission, and Kaylin was hoping you could send a squad over to back them up, in case something dangerous happened. That way, you'd be making contact with them through a request posted by the Nomfa. Doing that shouldn't cause too many problems. My brain's goo is finished. Got it. Give me the coordinates and the time. I'll prepare for it. Well, it's not too urgent. Their mission is still in the preparation phase. They'll let you know if they need support. Also, there is something else which is more important. Like I said earlier, Helena needs to get to Lviv. That's right. The Non-Military Forces Administration has forces under its complete control there, including hospitals with comprehensive care units. However, Miss Kaylin wants to bring in her via the intercontinental good lord railway. I can't read anymore. Sending her via the Elmo would attract too much attention. Considering our past experiences, it's not like the intercontinental railway is that much safer. Last time, it was because there was a problem with the pickup at your destination. We'll make sure it doesn't happen again. But didn't you actually encounter any difficulties on your way there via train, right, Commander? That's true. While the interconnectal so much yapping railway he's passed through it may not be 100% safe. At least the enemy won't be able to attack them so openly. In comparison, moving through the contamination zones, is why did I say zones twice? I'm going through it, guys. I suppose it's true. Thing is, while I can still ensure Helena's safety on the Elmo, I'm not confident of bringing her without an adequate escort. You don't have to worry about that. There are tons of dolls everywhere who are willing to help you out. Who knows, you might end up encountering lots of friends to the road to Lviv. Encounters, you say? I mean, a random encounter technically isn't a violation of the agreement, right? Of course, if you can get to Helena's safety. Of course, if you can get Helena to safety, it's not like there's no way to deal with Mephisto. Am I correct in understanding that this is a condition for the deal? Deal is such an ugly word. I have nothing but good intentions for you, Commander. The more you say that, the more I'm thinking there's some bitch trap out there waiting for me to fall into. Of course, the right to decide is still in your hands. If you're satisfied with your lifestyle of running away, you are of course free to reject my... Okay, you know what? this is like this passive aggressive stuff is not cutting it out. Like now I gotta like you can't back down here. Like, as long as you're really all right with that. Oh wow, wow. Ew, yeah. Okay, I didn't need to hear that gulping in my ear. That just made me uncomfortable. It's like ASMR. Ah. Hey, gulping. Hey, she doing a pose. Hold up. Anyway, let's look at the Duke Dennis pose. Like, yo, what's she trying to do? Anyways, we're gonna skip all past this because this is a whole bunch of yapping. Okay, yap. Hold on, yap session. Good heavens. Oh my. Still going. It's still going. Anyways, hey, coughing. I would have loved to read that, but like, the yapping, crazy. It's still go. Thing is, the second mission finished a little bit ago. You know, like we beat the fight not too long ago. Like, well, actually, it was long ago. Okay, I'm gonna end the video right here because those 2 missions took me basically at the time of this recording 40 minutes. I am tired. Okay, jeez. If this was a live stream, then like it would make a lot more sense. I probably should have done that actually, but it's fine. So I'm gonna cut it right here. I'm gonna break this into like maybe 3-4 parts. I'm gonna tackle stories, or I guess the stories like 3 to 6 maybe next. Hopefully I don't get tired along the way. So far though, I do like this where the story's headed. It's pretty intensive, pretty dark, I will say too. Want to see how Dandelion is gonna like what her ulterior motives are, and like I want to know how Diane's motives kind of work in this too. Excited to see what's gonna happen next, and I can't wait to keep on playing. So stay tuned for the next episode dropping very, very soon. I'll probably get to get to it Monday or Tuesday. That's it for me today. I'm gonna go and have some water because my voice is dead. Like I have like dude, I need water. I'm parched. That talking, yapping voice, it was just a lot. I need a minute, okay? Okay, I need to rejuvenate. So with that being said, my name is LC. Have an amazing day. God bless, and I'll catch you all in the next Girls Frontline 2 Exilium video.